Hello everyone and welcome to Health Motivation Monday. So today we are going to talk about ingredients that you should consider avoiding because they're really not good. They're kind of dangerous to your health. So let's start with number one, artificial colors and flavorings. And you find a lot of these in children's foods and snacks and so forth. So you want to look at the labelings and make sure that you're not feeding your children things that are dangerous for them. Artificial colors and flavorings have been linked to headaches, fatigue, allergic reactions, asthma, triggering asthma, and various other skin conditions. So you want to be aware when you're giving this to your children that, that's sometimes may cause those things to happen, okay? Number two, artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners are processed and chemically derived sweeteners. Example is an aspartame. So you want to avoid these because you find a lot of them in our diet foods and they can really negatively impact your metabolism. So you want to stay away from them. They can also cause dizziness and headaches as well. So artificial sweeteners are not really that safe, okay? Number three, brominated vegetable oils. So these also kind of help to boost the flavor of your food. However, they also increase your triglycerides and also cholesterol, and that's not something you want to happen. So you want to make sure that when you're reading your food labels, if they have brominated vegetable oil, you want to try to avoid those as well. Okay? Number four, high fructose corn syrup. This is really just a cheap imitation of cane or beet sugar, and it may be predispose the body. It really predisposes the body to turn fructose to fat, and you don't want fat. You're trying to get rid of fat. Also, it can increase your risk of type 2 diabetes, coronary heart disease, and also stroke. So keeping that in mind, if you see any food labeled high fructose corn syrup, you do want to try to avoid that because it's not going to help you in the long run. Okay? Number five, MSG. Monosodium glutamate. So there's more of awareness of this ingredient, and when people are seeing it, they are trying to avoid it, which is great because this has been it does help to stimulate appetite. However, it can cause headaches, wheezing, edema, changes in your heart rate, nausea, difficulty breathing. It's also a food flavoring enhancer, which why people eat a lot of it is because it helps to make your food taste good. However, of course, keep in mind it stimulates your appetite and also causes these other problems, the headaches, the wheezing, the edema, change in the heart rate, and may cause difficulty breathing. It's really not a safe ingredient, and I think there's more of an awareness to avoid this ingredient. Okay. Number six, olestra. Olestra is an indigestible fat substitute, and it's also been linked to GI symptoms, okay, such as diarrhea, cramps, and gas. So whenever you are taking in olestra, know that your body finds it hard to digest, and it's going to lead to some of these problems, okay? And lastly, number seven is trans fat. Trans fat, now there are foods, if you see a lot of labeling, zero trans fat, which is good. So you want to get those things that are zero trans fat and avoid trans fat, because trans fats are just oils that raise your bad cholesterol. They raise your bad cholesterol and they lower the good cholesterol. But you just want the opposite to happen. So, and this, of course, can contribute to having heart disease. So you don't want anything that will contribute to you having heart disease. So stay away from anything that has trans fat. So that's just my quick update. I just wanted to share with you of ingredients that you should really consider avoiding because it is not going to help promote your health and wellness. All right. So until next time, have a blessed day. Again, if this information was helpful to you, feel free to share, like, and also feel free to subscribe and share your comments, any questions that you may have. All right, till next time. Bye-bye.